Kombat. Woo! Okay, okay. All right. This is it. The Mortal Kombat 2 review. Okay. So, I saw the movie last night, and I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say because I played the video games. Now, the video games I grew up on, you got to understand, I'm 25 years old. I didn't really grow up with the movies. I saw the older 90s movies literally last year, and I was watching them with my ex-girlfriend, and we were loving them, and we're having fun with them, and they were corny, campy. With this film, the main thing is that it's just fighting, which is great. If you love Mortal Kombat, if you love the lore, if you love just seeing a character pop on the screen and say, oh my gosh, that's Scorpion. Oh my gosh, that's that character. Oh my gosh, that's this character. I used to play as this character when I was playing the video games. Okay, this movie might be for you, but see, this is the problem. This is a difficult movie to review because as soon as I'm 30 minutes into the film, 30 minutes in, or even the first 5 minutes are good, but you can still feel that there's this very hokey, very corny, very 80s feel to the movie. Maybe it's the fight choreography. Maybe it's how the characters get hit and they get thrown across the screen or get flipped around like a fucking saucer. I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, I don't think this movie was for me. I think this movie's a one and done. You watch it once, you take a bunch of friends, you have a little bit of, maybe some beer in you or something. I don't know, obviously, if you're an adult, clearly. But the main thing with this film is that it doesn't take itself too seriously. And that's my issue, is that, again, they're going with this 80s, 90s hokey corniness. And it's like, why? Because when you play the new modern Mortal Kombat, because I took my friend last night, and she even said, was like, yeah, the movie's fucking corny. And I said the movie was corny. But after we saw the film, I showed her Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 11, and there's a lot more serious tone to those games. So when you watch this film, again, Johnny Cage, Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, again, it's just, I don't know if his acting was subpar or he didn't give a shit or he just played it off for jokes, but his character was not compelling. Like, his acting was not that compelling. I'm gonna drop a lot of F-bombs in this video. As soon as he gets recruited by Raiden to go to Earthrealm or whatever the hell they are in this like valley or whatever the hell, this temple, he's like, man, fuck this, fuck that, and fuck this. I'm not staying here. I'm not fighting your tournaments. Fuck this, fuck that, fuck this. Like, non-stop cursing, non-stop, like, I'm not gonna be here, screw all this. But I feel like his acting is really strange. It's when he first gets recruited. Like, the film, I feel like, I don't want to say this, but if you ever watch really explicit, videos that you're not supposed to watch when you're, you guys know what video I'm talking about. You guys know that type of acting and explicit XXX rated videos that, you're not supposed to watch, but I'm for TikTok reasons, I'm not going to say it. But it felt like acting like that, like bad acting, like really like 90s bad acting. And maybe that was the whole point was, hey, listen, guys, I want some of you actors to be really bad at acting, and I want some of you guys to be really serious and take the role serious. And it's like, Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, again, he almost is like Johnny Cage, but he's not. Like, Johnny Cage, when you watch him, especially in Mortal Kombat 9, watch Mortal Kombat 9 on YouTube, all cutscenes. You'll see Johnny Cage is like, I'm incredibly handsome. I'm the best. Hey, listen, guy, I ain't doing that. What? I'm not killing you. I'm the best. I'm extremely the best actor. Like, he's an asshole. And then he'll go up to different characters, and after like beating one character, he'll say, I'm taking you down, I'm taking you down, I'm taking you down, and I'm taking you. out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got that charisma. He's an asshole, but he's also a good guy on the inside, you know, but he's a little bit of a, you know, narcissistic, cocky actor. But in this film, he's very unsure of himself. He gets his, like, ass whooped in one of these fights, which I had to spoil that, you know. Spoilers, by the way. By the way, there are spoilers in this. I'm going to talk all about it right now because I got a little bit of time. But I'll say this right now. Again, Katana, probably the better parts of the movie. I think what they give her is good. I think her acting is a lot better. I think her and Jade, they had this really cool dynamic between friend or foe, or you're really my friend, or we really just like doing this, or do you want to fucking do this? And I'm just like, okay. But the main spectacle of the movie is the fights. Okay, so let's be honest here. Let's get into the nitty gritty. The fight scenes, some of them are hokey. One of the fight scene between Liu Kang and another character is really good. I'm not going to spoil it, but I think that's the best fight in the whole entire movie. That is the best fight. That is the spectacle of Liu Kang fighting and just how great and choreographed it was. I can't even speak right now. Of his fighting, his fire. Shao Kahn, Martin Ford, who I follow on Instagram. Oh my gosh. He's a pretty damn good Shao Kahn. I was going to say he's a pretty damn good Mortal Kombat, but no. He is a pretty damn good Shao Kahn. Again, he fights a lot. He fights a lot of characters in this film. He has a lot of the movesets he would in the video games. A lot of these characters have their own movesets that you've seen in the video games, okay? A lot of, especially if you're a huge fan of Mortal Kombat games. If you played Mortal Kombat 9, you gotta understand something. I'm 25, so I grew up as a 10-year-old playing Mortal Kombat 9, then Mortal Kombat X, then Mortal Kombat 11, and then MK1, okay? So I played those 4 games, and then I played Mortal Kombat Armageddon, okay? And I think I played another Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, another great game. Like, I grew up with a lot of these games and played them on the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5. You gotta understand, I'm definitely lore-based. And when you watch those games, when you play those games, or when you watch them on YouTube, there's a tone difference. There's a difference in tone, okay? You're watching this film and you're like, why does everyone seem like they're not serious, and why does everyone seem like they're serious? Because there's one part in the movie where, again, Johnny Cage is like, gets recruited by Raiden, and then he's like, man, I don't gotta be here. This is crazy. This is stupid. I'm gonna die. There's one scene where he fights Baraka. Yes, I'm going into spoilers, like I said. He fights Baraka, and he does this dumb shit. Like, everyone's doubting him. Everyone's like, so yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna fight Baraka, okay? And then Johnny Cage is like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna die. I'm totally gonna die. This is no good. Yeah. And then he fights Baraka, and then Baraka is literally gonna slaughter this guy. And then out of the sheer will of Johnny Cage, Carl Urban, believing in himself, he starts whooping ass. And he does this weird move where the motherfucker starts going like this. Like, he just fucking starts windmilling Baraka, and Baraka just misses every shot. Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the wrong demographic for this, but I grew up with the games. I played the games. And when you watch the games, there's a more serious tone, okay? Johnny Cage can be the comedy relief. Again, Kano in this film. Kano. He's, I guess, a little funny, but he's like ADHD funny. He'll be like, oh my gosh, like, that's really fucking funny. Oh my gosh, I got my eyeball back. Oh shit, all right, now we're here. All right, this apple tastes pretty good. Oh, actually, it tastes like shit. Actually, screw this, I'm out here. Crikeys, we out. Fuck this. Yeah, fuck you. Like, listen, when I went to my theater, my audience, I would say a lot of the older guys were very laughy and jokey and shit. There were some, funny moments. The fatalities in this film, off the hook. The deaths in this film, off the hook. That stuff is good. There was one pop where a character gets really obliterated. I don't want to explain who, but if you know it, it was a character in the first film gets completely obliterated. And not the way I thought they would. Again, I would love to talk about this movie with more spoilers. Again, Cole Young in this film didn't have shit to do. Liu Kang had more things to do, but it's not his film. It was really Katana's and Johnny Cage's film. These two characters, I feel, especially when they first fought, it's like you don't really know how Johnny Cage gets a lot of his fighting prowess. Like, you know, he did martial arts when he was younger, and all of a sudden in this movie he just starts becoming more and more adept with fighting. So it's really, really, really interesting how they just give him that ability. And again, Scorpion's in this film. Every time Scorpion, the guy who plays as him, he's off the hook. He's a great actor. I don't know the actor's name, but who plays Scorpion is just so damn good, and he's always been good. Even the first film, he was great. He's great again in this film, how his acting goes. The fighting in the film, again, is good, but it's maybe because I was all the way back and the screen is just a little far, but I was able to grasp what I got for this movie, and I watched other people's reviews as well, and I feel like this is a movie you just go see with a bunch of your friends or on a date or people who are fans of Mortal Kombat and enjoy it. To someone like my friend last night, where she was gonna watch the film, you know, I think her mindset was, yeah, I'm not gonna see that again. And I'm like, yeah, me either. And I'm a huge fan of Mortal Kombat. So again, I don't know why they do this. I'm not understanding why we need hokiness and corniness and it needs to feel cheap. Again, there's one scene where Sonya gets fucking flung across the screen, and I said she gets spun around like a fucking frisbee. Like her whole body just does a 360 spin into a wall. Like, what the bananas is going on? I'm like, why does this need to be so YouTube Power Ranger-esque corniness? I did not like that. I just want it to be serious. Now, again, Johnny Cage, Kano, these two comedic relief characters, again, you can have them, but you have to utilize them at the right moments. Not every moment has to be funny. I know my whole shtick is have fun in life, enjoy yourself, you'll hear me in the cold shower. But here's the thing. When it comes to Mortal Kombat, if you play the video games, which I assume that the Hollywood doesn't really want to go for this serious tone. Maybe they really don't want to go serious. Maybe they want to keep it corny like the 90s movies. Maybe they like this tone. Maybe this is what works. It doesn't work for me. I need it to be more serious. I need the movies to feel like they are big budgeted. I need the movies to feel like there's a darker tonal shift and a little sprinkled of comedy. Because even the video games, Johnny Cage is comedic. In the video games, Kano is not as comedic as you think. He's not at all. He's a very serious character. He's an asshole. He's a dickhead. You completely hate him. Sonya Blade hates him. Jax hates him. A lot of characters hate him. In this film, he's more like the anti-hero. He's like on the character's side. So it's really strange how they did that. And I don't know why they did that. Maybe they thought, hey, this actor's really funny. Let's just bring him back. I didn't find him that funny. I thought he was okay. But maybe it's just my age. Maybe it's my humor. My humor is a lot more different than others. I find humor in shit like, I don't know. Some guy like falling from a building or getting kicked off a building in Mortal Kombat and falling into a spike when he's hyped up to be this like really powerful, you know, character and gets like murked in one shot. So, you know, that's my humor. In this film, it's just not for me. Listen, I'm going to give a review. 7.5 out of 10. The reason why I give it that is because, again, I liked it. I didn't love it. I don't think I ever will love it. The fighting is, everything in the fight scenes were good enough, but it's fast-paced. It's a very, very fast-paced movie. I have so much to talk about. The whole movie is based on the tournament, and whoever can control, I guess, the universe of Earthrealm and Outworld and the Netherrealm, you know, who owns it, who owns Adenia, which is where Katana's from. Again, maybe I'm not the demographic audience. Maybe the audience is the people that have grown up with the 90s Mortal Kombat films. Again, I heard parents bring their kids into this movie. Again, I don't know why people bring their kids into these rated R films. Maybe they just like, hey, you know, we have no one to watch the babysitter. Might as well take in Mortal Kombat too. Yeah, maybe in a good time. Maybe there's no blood. Maybe there's no cursing. Maybe there's nothing going on. Sure. Let me tell you something. 7.5 out of 10. It's not the film that I wanted it to be. It's not a terribly bad film. It's not a terribly great film. It's a one and done. I've been listening to other reviewers saying that it's a one and done. Again, if they just make it more serious, if they make the tone more dark, if they take it actually like a DC movie or a Marvel movie, or scroll that and just make it into their own serious tone, I guarantee you we can go like a higher 9, 10 area. Because You got the characters. You got the fatalities. You got the stages. There are stages in this film. There are literal stages you see like, oh my gosh, that's from the video games. Oh my gosh, this stage reminds me of the video games as well. Like there's this one scene where Shao Kahn fights someone in this stage. I'm not going to spoil the stage, but you're like, whoa, that reminds you of the video game. And yes, because it is. So that sort of video game mirroring-esque the movie is really cool. So we're getting a better and better film. Again, I literally watched like a clip of Mortal Kombat 1 where Cole Young fights Goro, and it was a little bit more serious tone. I have to watch that film again to get a feel of how I feel about this film. Again, and I don't even need to know how I feel about this film. I know it's a 7.5, but it's on a recommendation to go see once. Go see it once. Go take a girlfriend. Go take a boyfriend. Go take a friend. Go take a group of people. Maybe get some drinks in you and take an Uber home, obviously, and just have a good time. I think this is the film for people who are fans of the games, of course. I mean, why would you not be a fan to go see this movie? If you're not a fan, I don't know if you're gonna enjoy this movie. I really don't, because it's so corny. A lot of the moves, the choreography, the way the characters get punched and just like super backflipped into like blah, 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 blah. Like it's so corny. It is so corny. Like I don't know. I don't know why it was this corny. I don't know why it needed to be this very like joke of a movie. You know, I like, because when you play the video games, you play Mortal Kombat 9. You play Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. You play Mortal Kombat X. You play Mortal Kombat 11. You play Mortal Kombat 1. They're serious tone films. They're serious movies. This review is too long. This is a 16-minute video. I got to get out of here, guys. 7.5. If you are a fan, go out and go see it. If you're not a fan, I really don't see a point of you going to go see it. I really think that you'd just be better off waiting for streaming, or just, I don't know, just maybe skip it, maybe see something else. Again, the fights are cool. Not every fight is good. There's a fight between Johnny Cage and Katana where I'm like, okay, are we serious? Like, Johnny Cage is like, what? Come on. This is, I don't want to spoil it. 7.5, that's all I'm going to say out of a 10. If you're a fan, go see it. Sure. If you're not a fan, you can wait for it on streaming. Take care. Have a gorgeous day.